details on the company's expansion plans. Dunkin' Brand's president and CEO Nigel Travis, he is in Miami at the ICR Exchange Conference. That's an annual retail gathering, and you're bringing us this announcement here. I guess I didn't know Dunkin' was not in California, but I can't believe you weren't, Nigel. It seems like a no-brainer.
Well, it's a no-brainer. And what I would say, Joe, is that so many people have written to us, so many investors have asked us, and the question all the time is, when are you going to California? As we've been growing from the Northeast, we've been moving contiguously across the country, and there is so much excitement about when we're going to California, and the answer is we're going to be there, opening up new franchises very quickly. We'll probably open the first ones in 2 years' time, but we're selling franchises right as of today.
What is the strategy, Nigel? How would you do it? Would you start everywhere? I mean, it's a huge state, obviously. You know that. So many urban centers, so many cities where you can do this, but that's not the only place you'd want to do it, I guess. Seems like a huge undertaking, but definitely one that needs to be done, I would think.
Well, no, it is a big undertaking. It's a very attractive state. We have a lot of experience with California because we have our other brand, Baskin-Robbins, is very strong there. They have over 450 stores there. We're going to start in Southern California, San Diego, up to Los Angeles, taking in Palm Springs and many counties. So the reason we're going to the South is we already have contiguous markets in Phoenix and Las Vegas. So this is just a continuation of our strategy of moving across the country. And we also have a distribution center in Phoenix. So it makes sense to start in the South, build up, bulk up in the South, and then move further north later on.
Nigel, if I want to buy a franchise, what's it going to cost me?
It's going to cost you, well, firstly, you need to have the right kind of net worth. You need to have the right kind of liquid assets, which is about $2.5 billion.
That's not a problem here, Nigel. That's not a problem here.
No. Clearly, we've got some very attractive candidates in the studio.
Yes.
But what I must say is I've been approached by so many people who are in showbiz or in sports who are interested in doing Dunkin' Donuts in California. I don't think we're going to have a shortage of high-quality candidates, clearly like you, Andrew,
Thank you,
and Michelle.
Nigel, are you excited about the prospect for finally immigration reform potentially coming in the United States? Franchising is such a path to prosperity for so many new immigrants to the U.S. Would that be even more helpful to your business in terms of getting potential franchisees?
Yeah, sure. I mean, our business effectively was built on immigrants. If you go to the Northeast, we've got so many people who came from the Portuguese island of the Azores. We've got a very strong Asian community. Mm-hmm. We really believe that E-Verify was a good piece of process that was put in several years ago. We worked through that. People come to this country. In fact, I came to this country from the UK. There's so much opportunity. And franchising, I think, is a great way for them to go.
Yep. My guy's from India, Sid, who, there was a birthday cake waiting for me on does everyone get that, Nigel? I think maybe that was special treatment from my plate. You know, you're a great CEO, and you're smart, but is that the kind of far-reaching decisions? I think maybe we should open some stores in California. Is that all you had to come up with to keep your job as CEO? Maybe we should go to California?
I'm sure he designed some new donut or something that's, for the holidays.
I would make that decision. See, I could move on that, I think.
Joe, I get to make some really exciting decisions. I mean, I have to say, besides going to California, my biggest claim to fame was coming up with the royal donut for the royal wedding. And Joe, I'm going to make sure that you get a special Baskin birthday cake every birthday. And perhaps we should send you coffee every morning, because I know you struggle with the quality of coffee in the studio.
Morning, Joe.
That's an idea, because Squawk runs on
Dunkin'.
Squawk runs on Dunkin'. But no, when I go in there, honestly, Nigel, it's like, have you ever had a bartender where the guy sees you and you get to the bar and you're drinking?
Yeah.
My stuff is waiting for me before I can.
Nice.
But I do go every Saturday and Sunday. Anyway, any thoughts that California is so screwed up politically and financially that was there any trepidation at all there, Nigel?
No. As I say, we're there with Baskin. We feel that we've really done some great work with our unit economics in the last few years. Our franchise relationships are excellent. It's something we invest a lot of time in. Let me come back to unit economics. Over the past few years, we've worked with our franchisee-owned DCP.
Yeah.
We've now got flat pricing to the stores. So any issues in California, we think we can overcome by our great unit economics.
Great. All right, Nigel, come back and let us know how it's going step by step. We're pulling for you. Thank you. Good to see you.
Send me the franchise application.